Tonight on Apple Valley News Now at 5, the importance of science, technology, engineering, and math, the gift that aims to help Pasco students with STEM education. And we're in for a very warm, very unfall-like weekend around Eastern Washington. We are talking changes for next week. Riley Fitzgerald is tracking your first alert weather forecast. And Washington law officers are swinging into action to rescue a trapped bull elk.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Warner. We have a follow-up tonight on the survivor of a plane crash in Oregon. 20-year-old Emily Hurd is now awake and recovering in the hospital. Her parents say she's smiling and they can hear her voice. The Hurds say they've been overwhelmed by the support of people from all around the world. Monday evening, the plane Hurd was riding in plummeted to the ground in Newberg, Oregon, crashing into a house. 2 people from a flight school in Hillsboro were killed in that crash. Investigators are trying to figure out what caused the problem. The National Highway Transportation Safety Board has released new details into what led to a deadly plane crash last year in the Puget Sound. An Eastern Washington activist and her partner were among 10 people who died in that crash. The NTSB said a mechanical issue played a role in the float plane crash near Whidbey Island in September of 2022. The failure of a single component of a critical flight control caused the plane to be unrecoverable during its descent. Even a month after the crash, only about 85% of the plane was recovered. We now know that during its investigation, the NTSB found that pieces of the plane were disconnected, which would have made it impossible for the pilot to control the plane. The affected flight control system was part of an urgent NTSB recommendation issued to the Federal Aviation Administration 7 weeks after that crash. Governor Inslee has asked President Biden to declare Spokane County's Gray and Oregon road fires a major disaster. That could eventually mean aid from the Federal Emergency Fund. A survivor of the Oregon road fire says he hopes this potential aid could solve some of the obstacles that remain.
Power and water and cleaning the pad. I don't know how many times I can say it, but that starts people from scratch. So you can park an RV, you can get a shipping container.
Well, if approved, Governor Inslee's request to President Biden would give services and funds to people with limited or no insurance coverage. It would also remove debris from the water in the recovery areas. Now let's talk about your current forecast. Riley Fitzgerald has a look at a warm weekend.
Happy Friday, everyone. I'm in for Stacy Lee tonight. We've got some beautiful temps that we've been experiencing now for a couple of days. Sunny, warm, and dry conditions for your day today and your weekend that's ahead, but we are tracking some changes. So let's take a look at our futurecast. We're going to be seeing very, very clear skies across today into our Saturday and our Sunday as well. So we're tracking these very, very clear, very bright sunny skies for the next little bit. But on Sunday night, we're going to be seeing some of these clouds start to sneak in from the west side, and that's telling of what we're going to be seeing for the next little bit. Let's take a look at our temps for tonight. Mid to upper 40s for the Yakima Valley. In the Mid-Columbia and the Columbia Basin, we're seeing upper 40s, lower 50s, and in the Blue Mountain region, upper 40s, lower 50s. We're tracking a change in our conditions. That's on the way in our full forecast, but for now, I'll send it back to Alyssa.
Thanks, Riley. The Pasco School District got a big boost today for its STEM education, thanks to a generous donation from a global leader in engineering. Amentum presented the school district with a check for $15,000. Now that money will help the district fund STEM programs and get students interested in future careers in science and technology. The school district says this will also help students make decisions about their futures.
This provides our students with opportunities for authentic STEM experiences in our schools, which definitely has a great impact on not only their educational opportunities, it really can spark in our students opportunity and possibilities for their future.
Now coming up tonight on Apple Valley News Now at 6, we'll hear from Amentum and the district on why this partnership continues to go strong year after year. In business news tonight, the nation added 336,000 jobs in September, which is nearly double the number anticipated. According to Bureau of Labor Statistics data released today, economists were predicting an addition of 170,000 jobs. September's numbers were the highest monthly employment gain since January of this year. They stand out from August gains of 227,000 jobs. The leisure and hospitality sector contributed significantly, around 96,000 jobs. to those gains, and this is the 33rd consecutive month of U.S. job growth. Making national headlines tonight, ABC News reports former President Trump apparently shared potentially sensitive military information with a foreign businessman after leaving office. Trump's team not denying those reports, but saying he did nothing wrong. And Wynn has this ABC News exclusive.
Donald Trump facing new allegations that he shared potentially sensitive secrets about U.S. nuclear submarine capabilities with Australian billionaire Anthony Pratt, a member of the former president's Mar-a-Lago club, according to sources familiar with the matter. Those sources say Pratt then shared the information with at least 45 others, including more than a dozen foreign officials, several of his own employees, and a handful of journalists.
Anthony is one of the most successful men in the world.
As part of Special Counsel Jack Smith's investigation into Trump's handling of classified documents, Pratt allegedly told investigators that just months after Trump left office, he told him two critical pieces of information about U.S. submarines: the supposed exact number of nuclear warheads each usually carries, and how close they can supposedly get to a Russian submarine without being detected. In addition to being a Mar-a-Lago member, Pratt was invited to multiple White House events.
The Australian entrepreneur Anthony Pratt announced a new $2 billion investment in box-making factories across the United States. But he only did that if Trump won the election, I think. Is that a correct statement, Anthony? Thank you.
Sources say Pratt told investigators Trump didn't show him any documents, but the account could help prosecutors establish a habit from Trump of recklessly handling classified information. The information about Pratt's alleged conversation with Trump is not included in Smith's indictment. A Trump spokesperson says what ABC News was told lacks proper context and relevant information, and that Trump did nothing wrong. Pratt has yet to comment.
Now, that was ABC's M. Wynn reporting. Prosecutors and FBI agents have interviewed Pratt at least twice this year. He reportedly told them he couldn't tell if what Trump told him about the submarines was real or not. Now, former President Trump has dropped his lawsuit against his former attorney, Michael Cohen. Trump sued Cohen in April for $500 million, alleging he breached professional obligations as Trump's confidant and attorney. That lawsuit was filed days after Trump was indicted for charges related to a hush money payment that Cohen had been involved in. Now, the Biden administration is facing growing questions tonight after a surprising announcement that it will clear the way for more sections of the border wall along the U.S.-Mexico border, even though President Biden opposed that wall during his campaign. ABC's Rena Roy reports.
Efforts are underway to build nearly 20 more miles of border wall at the U.S.-Mexico border, according to the White House.
We had no choice. It was mandated.
And controversy is growing around the move, but the Biden administration is defending its plans amid an historic uptick in illegal border crossings from Mexico into the U.S. During the Trump presidency, Congress earmarked hundreds of millions of dollars for border wall construction.
There's nothing under the law other than they have to use the money for what was appropriate. I can't stop that.
Do you believe the border wall works?
No.
The announcement comes despite this campaign promise from President Biden.
There will not be another foot of wall constructed in my administration.
In a federal notice, the Homeland Security Secretary wrote there's an acute and immediate need to construct physical barriers to prevent unlawful entries into the United States. Many questioning why this is happening now if funds have been available since Biden took office.
He's been asking Congress to reappropriate the funds. He has been. For the past couple of years, and Congress refused.
The administration facing criticism from all sides.
This decision today, it feels like too little too late.
Rena Roy reporting. Now, Customs and Border Protection plans indicate that the new construction will be an 18-foot portable barrier, different than the design added under the Trump administration. Locally tonight, it was the dream of a Pasco fifth grader who wanted a space for people of all abilities to learn and grow in. Now it's a reality. Lots of excitement there today. Mark Twain Elementary School celebrating the opening of its outdoor classroom. Emma Imogene Hernandez says the space will be used to read and relax, play, create, even do messy science projects. Par Lumber, Capital Lumber, International Wood Projects, and American Rock Products, as well as the PTO, all helped Hernandez make her dream for her school come true.
It's really special because I have two boys in wheelchairs that I've been friends with since like kinder, and I just think it's really special to them too that they actually get to be part of this. I'm really proud that this happened because my friends can finally participate in some things that they actually didn't get to participate in when we had to do them inside.
So the project cost around $25,000 and the school's PTO was able to contribute more than $15,000 of that to this project. For the second year, the Richland School District hosted a competition for visually impaired students. Cane Quest Pacific Northwest took place this morning at Leona Libby Middle School in West Richland. This is a nationally recognized orientation and mobility competition aimed at empowering and testing the skills of students with visual impairments. Event coordinators tell us Cane Quest is about gaining independence and using those white canes not as a barrier, but as a tool for autonomy.
Independence, first and foremost, that's what we're after. We want them to be able to grow up and be whoever they want to be and travel and go to the store or the mall or the airport and not have to rely on others. And that the white cane is their ticket to that freedom. And learning those skills as a young person and building them along the way, they'll be ready for college and life. A chance to get together and be with others, the same age peers that are learning and practicing the same skills. They're usually isolated in our buildings. There's maybe one in an entire district. So there's no one else that looks like them, that travels like them. And this is a chance for them to just really feel like they belong and that they have this tribe around them. The joy on their face, the chance that, they kind of look at each other and they're like, wow, they're just like me, and they're doing the same things, and their cane is just like mine, and they immediately relax, and the joy and the laughter between them is just beautiful.
Some of the people participating today were as young as 2 years old. They went all the way up to grade 12. The competition included navigating designated routes through instruction and the assistance of volunteers. It's Tri-Cities Institution with a difference you can taste. Now the Spud Nuts shop is available to fill donut cravings 7 days a week. We're talking about that coming up. And the Mid-Columbia, awash in golden sunshine with a warm weekend ahead. Riley Fitzgerald is tracking your First Alert forecast. And stranded in the wild, 2 law officers come to the aid of a stuck bull elk in the Washington wilderness. You're watching Apple Valley News Now at 5.
These dancing stars make me want to.
We're throwing it down with Motown.
So hot, I am melting.
Dancing with the Stars live Tuesday on ABC and Disney+.
Who is Culligan? Your local water experts since 1936. The world's most efficient water softener. Safer drinking water in every glass. Convenient, reliable delivery. Industry-leading technology. Here for every water worry.
Did you see this? It says most people are going to need long-term care that health insurance and Medicare won't cover.
I saw that, and it got me thinking, if I need to pay for home modifications or in-home care, I am not prepared. Are you?
Not really. I mean, whatever happens, I just want to know that I'll be able to get care and stay in my own home as I age.
Right? I want that too. So,
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
Floor & Home by Carpet One authorized manufacturer sale is going on now. Top quality manufacturers, Shaw, Cortec, and Anderson Tuftex, have lowered their prices up to 40% off on quality hardwood, luxury vinyl plank, and luxurious carpet. You'll be sure to find the perfect floor from our largest and finest selection of Shaw, Cortec, and Anderson Tuftex flooring. On sale up to 40% off at Floor & Home by Carpet One, West Rose Street in Walla Walla, and Tapteel Drive, Richland.
Wait, hold up. DQ put fries and onion rings in a chicken strip basket? Did you know this? Oh, of course you did. It's sitting right in front of you. Sorry. I mean, you got fries and onion rings together. Is this for real?
Hey, baby, wait.
Oh, yep. That just got really real. Grab a chicken strip and fry rings basket.
Okay, just one.
DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
You're being honored for all of your many volunteer hours.
Dan and Doug Hester have earned Catholic Charities Volunteer Services Program a $1,000 donation from STCU.
Please tell us a story of someone you believe is making an impact.
An urgent manhunt underway.
A corrections officer and the inmate disappear into thin air.
This case just captivated people.
Tonight, the jailhouse romance that felt like a movie. David Muir, Deborah Roberts, all new 2020, tonight on ABC.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Welcome back. If you're looking for a great way for your child to get involved in their community, learn about business, and becoming a leader, there is an event you need to know about this weekend. Benton Franklin 4-H is hosting its Projects Fair and Information Day tomorrow from 1 until 4 p.m. at the Richland Public Library. This is a chance for anybody to come and learn how 4-H can make a difference and teach students about different projects in arts, sciences, livestock, and community service. Adrian Valdez says it's also about teaching people about the underrepresented projects in 4-H, like technology.
I'm hoping that it means to get other people inspired to do the same thing, possibly, and do it on a bigger scale. And I'm thinking that hopefully we can get more projects that aren't talked about as much done at like Ben Franklin 4-H or any fair, really.
You are free to stop by the Richland Library anytime between 1 and 4 tomorrow afternoon to check out those projects. Also in Richland, the iconic Spud Nut Shop in the Uptown Shopping Center is a staple for Tri-Cities residents. Now having been open for 75 years in the community under one family, the new business owners say taking on something with a legacy as large as the Spud Nut Shop has been a humbling, intimidating, mostly exciting venture into connecting with the community. Some small changes are taking place at the diner. They do have an expanded breakfast menu and a tightened lunch menu. The new owners say some of the prices had to change to keep their product consistent. And at the request of the community, they also started selling Spud Nut Stop cups, shirts, and hats. The biggest change, they are now open on Sundays for carryout. We're going to be talking more about those changes tonight at 6. In Western Washington, law officers encountered an elk in distress. This body camera video shot September 1st from the Pierce County Sheriff Department's Facebook page. Officers found a bull elk with its antlers caught in a rope swing. The officers cut the elk free and it ran off into the wilderness. A happy ending to the story, which officers say can sometimes end with the animal having to be put down. Fortunately, that wasn't necessary in this case.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Happy Friday, everyone. I'm in for Stacy Lee tonight. We've got a beautiful day that's on the way. We've got a beautiful weekend as well. Sunny, warm, and dry conditions like we've been experiencing now for a couple of days, but we are going to be experiencing a change on the way. That's starting on Monday. First, let's start with our futurecast as we see these beautiful clear skies for the next couple of days. For your Friday, your Saturday, and into your Sunday, you're going to be seeing unrelenting sun, beautiful sunshine all across the board until we get to Sunday night. We get some clouds that are moving in from the west side. If we take a look at our futurecast winds, they're very calm for the next couple of days, especially through our weekend. But once again, as we get into Monday, that's when that's going to start to change. Let's take a look at our temperatures for tonight. Upper 40s, lower 50s for the Yakima Valley. Mid-Columbia, same thing, upper 40s, lower 50s, and same for the Blues. We're seeing this nice bundle of upper 40s, lower 50s, dry, cool, and clear conditions for your evening. If we take a look at our temperatures for tomorrow, sunny and warm. Like we saw Wednesday, Thursday, today, we're going to be seeing it tomorrow and very similar conditions for your Sunday. Upper 70s, lower 80s across the entire region. So much sunshine, we won't even know what to do with it this late in the year. Beautiful October weekend. So it's a great time to get out and do some activities. Let's take a look at our temperature trend. We are above our average right now for this year, cruising for the next couple of days, then dropping our temps as those conditions begin to change. Our temps are dropping. Some showers are coming out and potentially some winds as well. That's when we're going to be dropping back below our averages. If we take a look at our almanac, we see our average for today in the Tri-Cities is 72. We're hitting above that by 7 degrees at 79. And in Yakima, 71, very similar, but we're hitting that 79. If we take a look at our 7-day planning forecast in the Tri-Cities, beautiful conditions for your Saturday and your Sunday ahead. And those sunny conditions last until Monday. That's when we're going to be seeing those clouds potentially showers and cooler conditions. Monday and Tuesday are tracking in a drop of nearly 15 degrees across our entire region. There's a lot of big changes on the way starting on Monday. We're going to be having these beautiful, beautiful days that are ahead of us. But for now, we're going to be experiencing sunshine, lots and lots of clear days, just like we've been experiencing now for a couple of days. But Monday, Tuesday, even some on Wednesday, some showers, lots and lots of clouds that maybe we're not going to be used to. Beautiful days that we've got today into our weekend, but we're going to have some change that's coming on the way. Alyssa?
Thanks, Riley. Up next, we're going to get ready for a more comfortable indoor experience. We're talking about new upgrades at the Little Theater in Walla Walla next on Apple Valley News Now at 5.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
Is Medicare planning the last thing on your list? If you're approaching retirement age, contact the professionals at Stand Fortier Insurance Services and get answers to all your Medicare insurance questions. Let Stand Fortier guide you through the Medicare maze. Stand Fortier Insurance Services, bringing clarity to the complex.
An accident can shatter your life. At Tamaki Law, we put your life back together.
When a client has been seriously hurt, they need a lot of help. We understand that. Their only job is to get better. Our job is to take care of the rest. That's why we work hard and fight for the justice they deserve.
If you've been seriously injured, call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pai gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Youth Ride Free with BFT. Check your student ID for the BFT logo. Show it to the driver and ride free. Don't have a BFT logo sticker on your ID? Ask your school how to get yours.
Are your closets overflowing? Is your garage filled with things you no longer need? When you donate to Goodwill, you're not just clearing space in your home, you're creating opportunities for those in need. By donating or shopping at Goodwill, you actively contribute to local employment opportunities and help individuals find work within your community. So donate your gently used items to Goodwill, and together we can transform lives and build a brighter future. Goodwill, your Halloween headquarters.
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
Welcome back. As the Little Theater of Walla Walla is nearing its 80th season, the theater has gotten some upgrades. In its 79th season, the theater will be providing audiences with a more comfortable experience. Those old seats, which had been in the auditorium for around 60 years, have now been replaced with these shiny new ones, which are wider, they have cup holders, and the lights have been installed at the ends of the aisles that will make them easier to find.
To fund the project, we had some patrons essentially pay or sponsor a seat for $575. And what that meant is that they got to engrave their name into a nameplate on the armrest. Out of the 186 seats, only 50 seats remain to be purchased or to be sponsored.
The seats were also funded through several trusts and the Wild Horse Foundation. In addition to the new seats, new lighting has been installed in the auditorium, and the Little Theater of Walla Walla has also lowered its ticket prices for the upcoming season. That season officially starts on October 27th with the musical Legally Blonde. Now in Yakima, the Warehouse Theater Company is holding open auditions this weekend for A Christmas Carol. The auditions will be held Saturday morning at 10 a.m. in the theater at 1610 South 24th Avenue in Yakima. And everyone's welcome to audition regardless of your age or acting ability. Performances of A Christmas Carol will run from November 24th to December 9th. Now here's a look at what's coming up in just 5 minutes on World News Tonight with David Muir.
Tonight, tracking high heat in the west as temperatures plunge in the east. Plus, as healthcare workers strike, the decision that could impact over 13 million people for more than 3 days. More Americans turn to the most watched program on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Carl's Jr.'s new Big Char Chili Burger is big on charbroiled flavor, big on smoky sweet heat with a whole charred Anaheim chili, and big on savings with a Big Char Chili Combo for just $7.99.
When you need legal help, trust Quantum Legal. We're here for you in times of trouble, whether you need assistance with criminal defense, personal injury, or have been injured on the job. Law is a complicated matter. Our team of experts will fight for you and help you find the best solution for your situation. Don't let life's challenges get the best of you. We're here to help. Call us today at 509-783-5551 or visit our website at quantumlegal.com.
My mom hired a bath fitter to make me a new bath. My friend Jimmy said that when he got a new bath, it took forever. Jimmy didn't have to take a bath for a month. I didn't even get to miss one bath. It's just not fair.
Bath Fitter will remodel your bath in as little as 1 day. We've got over 2 million satisfied customers and 35 years experience. Call now or visit bathfitter.com for a free in-home consultation.
Did you know Astria Health has the only team of neurosurgeons in the Lower Valley? Patients no longer need to travel long distances to receive the spine care they need. Patients with spinal tumors, stenosis, herniated or degenerative disc diseases, spine trauma, fractures, or spinal cord injury can be seen by an Astria neurosurgeon in Prosser, Sunnyside, or Zillah. Ask your primary care provider for a referral to one of our neurosurgeons. Astria Health, exceptional rural health care close to home.
Check out Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, your local Old Hickory Sheds dealer. We sell and deliver a wide variety of buildings, including storage sheds, lofted barns, playhouses, cabins, and more. Come visit us at 3680 West Van Giesen Street in West Richland.
Businesses, community organizations, and people of all walks of life have joined together for Riverfest 2023. Riverfest is free family fun entertainment featuring exhibitors, live music, and vendors showcasing all the benefits of our river system. Join us Saturday, October 7th from 10 to 3 at Columbia Park in Kennewick. Find out more at riverfestwa.com or on Facebook. Riverfest 2023. Our rivers, our life. Bring the whole family.
Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar. We're shaking things up.
Carl's Jr.'s new Big Char Chili Burger is big on charbroiled flavor, big on smoky sweet heat with a whole charred Anaheim chili, and big on savings with a Big Char Chili Combo for just $7.99.
Welcome back. We are almost to the weekend and your forecast is looking fantastic. Riley Fitzgerald has a look at what to expect.
Happy Friday, everyone. Here's a final check on your Friday forecast. We've got 80-degree temps today and on the way for your weekend. Sunny, warm, and dry conditions, but a change is coming. That's on the way on Monday. Conditions for this evening, up mid to upper 40s in the Yakima Valley. In the mid-Columbia, we're seeing upper 40s and lower 50s. And in the Blue Mountain region, mid to upper 40s. Lower 50s, great conditions overnight, a little bit cool. If we take a look at a peek of tomorrow, we're seeing all of these sunny skies. Take what you've seen yesterday and today. That's what's happening tomorrow as well. Beautiful, beautiful temps, beautiful conditions for your Saturday. Lots and lots of sun that's on the way. 79 in Yakima, and in Walla Walla we're seeing 81. Hot spot in Walla Walla. Beautiful sun that's on the way. Have a fantastic Friday and have a great weekend.
Thanks, Riley. And thank you so much for watching. World News Tonight with David Muir is next. We're back tonight at 6, and you can find the latest on our website at applevalleynewsnow.com.